Just a little bit of car shit talking for you today. I went on a family vacation this weekend, and one of my brothers at one point told me to watch my language. And I flipped a little bit because people don't talk to me like that. And I don't know if you've ever, so my situation is I don't see any of my siblings that often, and he lives across the world. And we have very different beliefs. He's not vaccinated, all these things. He says misogynistic things a lot. And I wasn't swearing like aggressively. I was swearing the way I would to you guys. Somebody said something that I related to, and I said, me as fuck. And he said, watch your language. And I was like, don't talk to me like that. And he couldn't conceptualize, first of all, why I don't want him to talk to me like that. And how, like, throughout the day, so, you know, and my sister and the women in the household are like asking only the women to cook, and I'm one of the only women in the house, so I'm having to like cook and clean, and the boys just get to sit and play games and watch TV and I didn't grow up like that. This is the part of my family that I don't see very often, and they have some very traditional values, some of them that I just like really don't agree with, like, and some of them are very religious, and, you know, I'm queer, I'm me, you know who I am, and a lot of them don't know who I am. And so they think that they can say things to me like, watch your language. I'm never gonna be appeased with that. And the thing is, I realized a lot about myself this weekend because I caused a lot of trouble, and I'll get into that. I caused a lot of trouble because I was put in the position a lot of times to choose between respecting myself and honoring myself and following the rules, and what other people thought was respectful but is actually oppressive and is in some cases sexist and misogynistic. And in some cases I felt that people that I thought are, you know, gonna be more liberal are defending. Anyways, it was just really fucking annoying. Nobody tells me how to speak. I don't care where I am. And they couldn't conceptualize that I was like, I shouldn't be here then. If I cannot be myself, I should not be here. And he was like, oh, well, that's a dangerous way to live. Okay, sir, you're unvaxxed. Let's not talk about dangerous ways to live. I don't get me. And I had to say this because when you push a certain button in me, that's like a mute, watch your language, watch the way you dress, watch your behavior, I was policed. I felt like I was being policed a lot. And when you get policed in a multitude of ways that feel coded in misogynistic ways, it's going to feel like that. And I tried to explain that, and one of my brothers understood that, and the one who told me to watch my language did not, and he's the type to just keep going and going and going and philosophize. And I think it got to the point where I was like, because the problem is they don't understand why they can't talk to you about misogyny and sexism the way you can. And he's like, well, why not? And I was like, you don't understand, because I was talking about, can you understand how through the lens of womanhood, this would come off condescending? And one of my brothers was like, yeah, okay. And my other brother was like, and I was just like, bro, you don't need to keep going. Sometimes you can just say yes. Sometimes you can just say, yeah. I could see how maybe it would come off like that. But some people, specifically men, really think they're always going to have the right to tell sometimes anyone, but specifically women, how to behave. And I just don't care. I don't care what the traditions are that support that. I refuse to respect that. And I don't have to. I just don't have to. What I can do instead is not show up to a place where I'm going to be People don't talk to me like that, sir. I'm 25 years old. Get a fucking grip. Anyway, obviously I'm still a little heated about that. I have a lot more to say about that trip. I just need more time to really get into it in the way that I need to get into it, and that will be a longer sit down with video that I will share with you soon. Anyways, how do you deal with that? Please let me know in the comments. How do you deal with people in your family like policing the way you behave? Specifically when it's unwarranted, specifically when they don't know you that well. It's just like, bro, I don't know who you think I am or who you thought you were to me, but it's not this and it never will be. And the thing is, I'm quiet until I'm not. On here, obviously, I'm not quiet. But in certain situations, like family situations, I will like not always be blah, blah, blah until I'm pushed. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I love you. Bye.